All right. So I worked on my physics engine today, um, and I made a lot of progress. So I just want to recap some stuff. Over here in Visual Studio, we defined a very simple physics vector class, contains position, velocity, acceleration. This physics object here, it has its inheritance from the other, and we actually instantiate a SFML shape. So we're using SFML as the API, C++ as the backend, and actually Python as the front end, believe it or not. So we have some functions here, so on and so forth. And how this works, just to kind of show, we have this PyBind module, and what we'll do is if we come over here into folder, and I'm going to come in here into test, and we're going to delete all that. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to open a new terminal, and I'm going to copy paste my CMake thing that I saved here. This is to compile this CPP file so that it understands SFML and so that it understands Python, PyBind mainly. And this is using the VC package and CMake together like that. And it gives us this PYD file. So if we take that and I come over to this, and we'll delete that and we'll paste this guy in. And we'll close that, right? So as you can tell, we have Python open. And this here, this is my scripter now. So like all the logic in the backend is happening through Python, or it is happening through C++, and this is happening through Python. So just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to call like command. We are going to comment this out and comment this out. I'm going to grab all of this, and we're going to save this somewhere else for a second because I just want to demonstrate for the moment. We're going to say, hey, you're at, like, I don't know, 200, 400. Something like that. Seems decent. I'm going to hit play. Don't know if we actually need that there. I'm still learning how to use this this setup. We're actually maybe Control Z a little bit because I had it earlier. Right, that should be fine. We're gonna import Cobra. It's gonna be capital C, I believe, in this case. And run. Right, so we have a ball. It could fall. I really don't know what the heck the difference was between the one and the other. Worth exploring. But yeah, so we have that. And we script in here. This is the scripter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to this, and I'm gonna import random. And then on here, we're gonna just say like for obj in command spawn obj. In command bam. And so we hit play. Now we have all these guys. And the as you can tell, it's like a little physics thing. If they bump into each other, there's interaction. We can see that a little bit better if we make their mass more. So let's say we make it a little more massive. And the reason we're going to C++ as the backend, we want a lot of objects. Like a lot of objects. And making sure like this doesn't slow down is the trick. And notice it did take a second, but now that it's here, it's running okay. And I want to compare this real quick to what I started with. So over here in Python, if we go File, Open, and we go to Python Simulation, New Window, and I hit Play, this is where I started, over here in Pygame. We took this information, we redid it in C++, and then we're using PyBind to create our scripter so that we have the physics engine inside of C++, and that this here would be handled regardless. Now, if you noticed, we can kind of compare there. If we look and we say, hey, just do like 4x in range, like 2000, I believe we did on the other side. Bam. And we hit play. Notice I just pressed. Notice all of this stuff spawn in and it lagging like a motherfucker. And even if we were to make the mass smaller, so I believe in this case, this is the mass. Let's go 10. And we hit play. I click. And you can visually see the difference between that and what's going on here, right? We have 2,000 objects, same thing. And at first, yeah, it does take time. And then right about here-ish, it starts to speed up. And this can be improved upon with having a lot of this stuff, the calls done in the graphics card and not on the processor, because this is all processor right here. And just for fun, we're going to make the mass that and hit play. We could make it 500 of them. Notice we get a nice, we have a nice little physics engine. If we were to do 500 with a mass of 100 on the other end, so if we come over here, we want 500, mass of 100. We're either even going to go like right just like this, just to really kind of show that this is happening the one time. And we can even go random.randInt between like 0 and 1000, and same here, random.randInt between 0 and 700, just like the other one. Hit play, go like that. Oh, we want 4x in range 500, and this is the comparison. So we go like this, hit play, bam. You can see, especially once we get to 1,000, some of the issues with Python. not necessarily issues with Python, but the way I coded it in Python. And here, this is C++. And then let's say we did 1,000. Hit play. And it's still better. It's still smoother. It's still a little choppy. But yeah, this is the beginning of the CobraEngine. Thanks for watching.